Remote work is not dying in 2026. It has stabilized. And for employers, that matters because the biggest remote work story this year is not about where people sit. It is about turnover, hiring speed, productivity, and whether your workforce plan is aligned with the market. The headline number: hybrid work has been shown to reduce quit rates by roughly 1/3 without hurting performance. Among remote-capable U.S. workers, the current split is clear. 53% are hybrid, 27% are fully remote, and 20% are fully on-site. That means roughly 4 out of 5 remote-capable workers still have some form of flexibility. Across the broader U.S. workforce, about 35 million Americans are teleworking at least part of the week, representing about 23% of all employed adults. So while return-to-office headlines are loud, the actual labor market is much more balanced. Flexible work is no longer a pandemic exception. It is now part of the operating model. For years, the debate was framed as remote versus productive. But the stronger reading of the research is more specific. Well-managed hybrid work performs competitively with fully in-office work while improving retention. A major randomized study at Trip.com found that hybrid employees had statistically similar performance reviews and promotion outcomes compared with in-office peers, while quitting 33% less often. That changes the conversation. The question is no longer, can people work productively outside the office? The better question is, do we have the management systems to make flexible work perform? Flexibility also has real compensation value. Research cited in the article estimates that workers value hybrid work at the equivalent of an 8% raise. For tech workers, the value placed on avoiding a 5-day commute can be much higher. That shows up in hiring conversations every day. A candidate comparing a higher-paying in-office role with a slightly lower-paying remote or hybrid role is not just comparing salary. They are comparing time, commute cost, autonomy, and quality of life. For many roles, flexibility has become part of total compensation. Return-to-office mandates can look simple on paper, but they need to be modeled financially. If a mandate pushes even 15 to 20% of a knowledge work team to leave, the replacement cost can quickly outweigh the perceived benefits. Recruiting, interviewing, onboarding, ramp time, lost institutional knowledge, and offer declines all add up. The article also notes that fully on-site roles can take significantly longer to fill than comparable hybrid roles. That means flexibility does not just affect retention. It affects speed to hire. The right policy depends on the role. Cybersecurity, cloud, DevOps, software, data, finance, and marketing roles are often highly remote capable. For these teams, hybrid or remote options can be a competitive advantage. But payroll operations, light industrial roles, and physical site leadership may require more in-person presence. The goal is not to make every role remote. The goal is to match the work model to the actual work. Here is the bottom line for 2026. Flexible work has stabilized. Hybrid work is not a temporary perk. It is a hiring, retention, and workforce planning tool. If your company is building a 2026 hiring plan, do not assume remote work is fading away. Look at your own role families, your retention data, your offer declines, and your time to fill. The companies that win talent this year will be the ones that design work around the market as it actually exists. If you'd like help pressure testing your remote policy against real placement outcomes in your vertical, or you want a contract or contract to hire option to run hybrid roles without committing to a full headcount line, talk to our team.